Hey everyone, Mac is back. Today I want to talk about the VIP shop, and this is for free-to-play players. What based on where you are in the game, what you should be getting or what you can be getting, and we'll just kind of go from there. So let's get to it. So before we even decide what to purchase, depending if you're a new player to the game or not, or maybe you're just not aware of it, but there's a little cart up here that they had added through the playing of the game, and all you have to do is if you click on the cart, you can see what my alt has in there, and then it tells you how much it's going to cost for that purchase, and you can do a quick purchase right there. Very, very simple. Now to get them in there, all you have to do is click these add to cart here, just like you would if you're buying something online, and you can see the ones that are checked here, the ones that I have that I'm for my alt that I'm getting right now. And everything has a reason of why you're doing it. The very first thing that I'll tell you, even before I give you some advice on what to get in here, is get what you need. If you're in need of the random books, start getting those random books. If you're in need of killing those rebel leaders, get that motivation. If you're killing the dragons or rebel groups, well, here you go. There's something for you. So you're gonna get a lot of diamonds, blue diamonds throughout the game, and especially through your alliance. So if you've been playing for a while and you're still free to play, and maybe even you're not even free to play perfectly, say you spend a little bit of money here and there or something, but nothing like a medium spender or even a low spender. So you're basically free to play. Then you might be an alliance that's very active and killing a lot of level 3, 4, and 5 rebel leaders, and you're getting a lot of diamonds, or you're getting them from the training grounds. You can get a decent amount there, depending on how high you are in there. Maybe a few thousand a day. So it adds up once you progress through the game. So I'm going to start at the very bottom here, because at the very bottom you're not going to be able to even access any of these until you get to a certain VIP level. And you're not going to want to get some of them anyway, because the resources here, unless you're in dire need of them, you're not going to come in here and get them. That's just not they're not worth it. You're spending too much. 1,000 diamonds, you can spend it with something else. Friendship chests would be decent to get here because you're getting one of the gold ones, so it would be a pretty good reward in there. They're giving you 50% off. That seems still very expensive at 1,500 diamonds a piece. So you're talking 4,500 for those three. The research notes, when you get later in the game, if you've been playing, if you're free to play and you've been playing for a while, this is where you're going to be getting those, because this is the only place you can, as far as I know. I think I saw someone get them in from the rebel leader, one of those boxes that you can get, one of those rewards. So you can do that, but I think it's really rare for that to happen. I think it probably even have to be a level 5 rebel leader, so it'll be difficult. So that's something that once you get to level 14, that you probably want to start working on too. As long as you're not a castle that likes to move all over the place in different servers and go mirror hunting and whatnot, because doing those researches will just increase your power and be even more difficult for you to move around. And then as we go further, the badge chests, I wouldn't recommend these. They do give you 50% off, but you're still talking 15,000 for three badges. I mean, if you went here and bought one, I mean, you don't know what you're getting. You're better off not spending in here, because that's just too expensive in my opinion. And you can actually use your alliance coins and get badge chests that way. It's a lot cheaper to do it. Save up 1 million alliance coins and get yourself 10 chests or so. And then as we move up further, the warrior summon 50%. That's actually pretty good. They're 5,000. They give you 50% off. That's 2,500. You get one a day for that. So if you are a merit hunter, free to play, then this is something you'd want to work on. Occasionally getting these, because you're going to use them, quite often as you're out there fighting. As a free to play, you're not going to want these epic general tokens. They are only 10% off, so they're super expensive. They're basically for those medium spenders or above, and even some of the low spenders might be able to as well, depending on the commanders they have unlocked. But generally this is free to play. You're not doing that. Advanced skill tokens, probably not doing those. They're kind of cheap, but I wouldn't recommend those by any means. You get those in the inside in the dragon anyway. They can help you, I guess, but yeah, there are better things to buy in here. You're only gonna have so much money a day so many dimes a day to actually put in here. Honor banners, I think, are very important. You can get 5 of those a day. you know, for 2,000 diamonds. If that's the only thing you get in here, Honor Banner might be one of them. The Craftsman Hammer over here, that's basically for those buildings. So when you get to the level 10 Glory, you're gonna need like 10 of those. So once you get these honor banners enough to upgrade your buildings, you'll be using those, or level 25 as well, depending on where you are in the game, of course. Again, more resources, you're not gonna get those. Maybe gold dragons, but if you don't have a farm, you know, helping you out at this point in the game, then you're probably not doing very well as it is. Now, for a free-to-play, these elite general tokens are actually very, very good. Again, only 10% off, and so you're getting cost you 2,000 a piece. So you get 20 of them at a time. So that's 40,000. So like for this account here, you can see that I got them, and I like to save up you know, 40,000, and then I just blow it on this and try to upgrade my awaken all my commanders that I can, because I think this will actually give you a little bit of an edge in a sense. But for those you know, other players that have to spend, you know, over 28,000 to get their 5, where you're spending, you know, 40,000 and you're getting 20, so you can view that much faster than everybody else. And although they may, you know, they can do that too, the problem with those medium spenders is that they prioritize these. You know, that's what I would prioritize. I wouldn't want to go after those, because these generally these elite commanders, those ones that just take the elite general tokens, are not as powerful as the epic ones. And then you come into the research speed ups. Later in the game, you're not going to want these. At the very beginning of the game, you might want them. The only thing I would say is don't get them all unless you're really trying to push a research through for, you know, say, you know, the Lord of Lords event or something like that. But generally, I mean, you're going to get a lot of these from your alliance. So you basically want to try to get stuff that you don't normally get, and that's why, like, generally, you know, these elite tokens or honor banners are a little bit more difficult to get. Friendship chests, so you get those from time to time as well, you know, like the elite trials, you get a bunch of friendship chests in there, which is nice. Grain, again, no. The random books of wisdom, that's another one that I would suggest getting as well. You know, you can get a bunch of those. You can see I have a checked here for this account. I really like to get those because they're difficult unless you're killing a lot of dragons, or, you know, you get a bunch of them during KVK if you can you get those rewards. Training speed ups, again, that's something that you're probably not going to want to, you know, use, because you can kind of get those for free. Now, precise transfers, those are something that if you are a fighter and you're someone who moves around, then this is probably where you want to get these. You can only get one a day for 750, which is 50% off, but that's a very, very nice value there, I think. Especially if you're a fighter or a merit hunter or something like that. Materials chests, no, thank you. More random books of wisdom, never get experience unless you're very close. But even then, don't even do it. It's not worth that. You're just hurting yourself doing that. The spirit of the weirwood tree. Now that they've awakened the dragons, this becomes a little more important, because you're going to be using these to kill dragons, to get those blessing stones, and to get those, that'll help you a lot. So it's worth, you can see I have it checked here, it's worth grabbing one of those 600, you know, one of these every day, because it could be worth it. So you have to prioritize it yourself. I can't tell you exactly. I'm sorry, not the spirit of the weirwood. It was the endurance that I was talking about, not the spirit. The reason I do this, I got those mixed up very quickly because they're right next to each other. But yeah, not the spirit of the weirwood. The reason I get that is just because I'm trying to save up for this account to get. So when the weirwood memories comes around, I can just blow all these hearts on try to get the Hector medals. Now the 600 endurance is where you want to get it, where you want to invest in if you're trying to boost up that dragoning awakening too. And also the motivation, I think, is one of the big ones too. So kind of like I'm prioritizing myself, you know, just kind of general, you know, everybody's different based on where you're in the game. Honor banners are very, very good. The elite tokens are up there as well. Precise transfers, depending if you're moving around a lot. Motivation, I think, is up there, in the endurance. So I think like those 4 are really, really good. And then if you have more diamonds left over, then, you know, maybe the random books of wisdom, you know, both of those actually be pretty decent. And then the spirit of the weirwood, depending if you're trying to save up those or not. But those are kind of my thoughts, and I hope that that this helps you in the you know, the battle for the free to play. And I hope that you can continue to get stronger. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Mac out.